going to unbox it and then show you how to assemble. We have different parts in our assembly. We have the internal and external handle. We have where the key goes, we have the keys, we have all the screws, and also we have what we need. You can use this. I'm using a drill just to be quicker. You can also use your screwdriver. We are going to start by maybe understanding the direction of where our door is opening. For my door, it's an external door that opens outside to my right when heading outside, because that's important, because when you're connecting your assembly, it's important to notice where the latch, the internal latch, is located. So in this case, it should be located on the right side going down, because sometimes the latch might be located, like for example in this other door which is on the left, and you need to just push it down. But in this case we are looking at the right side door, where this part is very important, especially when we come to the assembly of this part. So to begin with, we are going to install our deadbolts. There is a top one and a bottom one. The top one is the one that's just kind of rectangular in shape. That's the top one. And the top one, you're going to notice that depending on the shape and size of the already pre-cut hole, it has you can turn it around to make it longer, or most of them you don't have to turn it around. So it's usually just in the same the hole is usually cut to size, but in case the hole is longer, you can just turn it around. But in this case I won't turn it around. But the only other thing is that it usually has a point that's written up, and this point usually faces upwards while you're inserting it. So we are going to make sure that it's facing upwards and then just insert it in there. So everything is pre-cut. The bottom one, just similar, but in this case we are going to make sure that this flat part faces where the door is interlocking into, depending on the direction of your door. So in this case, my door is locking from outside going inside, so it will just slide in and lock. So that means this flat part has to be on the facing inside. And then we are going to take our drill. There are two different types of screws. There is a longer one and there are shorter ones. So for the longer ones, we're going to use them for the bottom deadbolt. Nice and tight. That's good. And since it's pre-cut, everything is just flush. On the top one, same. There you go. There you go. We can begin by installing our handles. That's the safest way, because the top lock should maybe come last. But in this case, there are two handles, door handles. There is the internal one and the external one. So the external one is a little bit bulkier, but in the internal one is just one lock. So to do that, we have two screws, and these two screws, this is how they look like. So you just take the external handle, put it from outside, and it comes in between the lower lock. So from there, from that lower lock, there is this assembly that comes on top of it. That way, and then you just take your two screws and make sure that you just align it the right way. After aligning it, the screws will just go straight. It's not that easy, but once you align it, it has you just have that feeling that it's in there. Then you can take your drill or your screwdriver, then just attach it. You don't have to tighten it so much, but you just get the feel, and then that means the external lower lock is all done. So now we are going to work on the external upper lock, which is this assembly. This one is the external one where the key goes. So we're doing this so that you can have the keys or open it from outside and then just use the latch to open it from inside. It's important that as you insert this protrusion from the door externally towards the this assembly, there is a small black insertion inside that goes back and forth. So make sure that it goes up on top, and you can do that using your flathead and your flathead, just to make sure that the black insertion inside this assembly is up on top of this golden assembly. So to go ahead and do that, I'm going to align my insertion from outside. So once you align your insertion from outside, inside there is that black internal thing that you have to align. And once you align this internal assembly and the external knob, everything goes together. And for example, you can just try and see if locking in and out. In that case it is. And if you're there, you have two black screws, long ones and thick ones. So just these are used to lock in place the external key knob. And you can use your drill or your screwdriver to lock it. Sometimes it might come out of place, but you can just return it in place. Make sure that it's still just remove the screws and see what's going on. Locking and unlocking. So in that case, let's try one more time. Okay, there's something going on. Maybe I haven't aligned the external knob correctly. I think now it's aligned. There you go. So the reason that was happening is that, as I said, this Kwikset name, it should be on the top. It should be properly aligned. And for the second screw, there you go. So it's nice and tight. So for the next part is just inserting these external, internal part that covers. It's just a cover for this, just to make the door look good. In that case, that's how it looks like. And when you're doing this, you have to make sure that your door is well aligned, just to make everything proportional. And for this part, it has two small screws. So these are the smallest screws. Just use your drill. There you are, that's the second one. Top screw, just tighten it. There you are, that's how it looks like. You can go ahead and try, check if it still works. It does work. So on the last part, this is the last part to install this internal handle. With the internal handle, as I said towards the beginning, it has a hole inside, and that hole is where you'll use an Allen key to tighten this handle. The Allen key is on the internal assembly, and the important part of this internal assembly, that's as I was saying, is that the Allen key, the screw to the Allen key has to be on the opposite side of the door. So in case this door was facing on this other side, like what I mean is, if I was inserting this assembly on this door, that means this handle will be on the opposite direction. And if it was on the opposite direction, that means this hole will be on the opposite direction of this assembly. But in this case, we are right on point, and we are just going to insert this door handle. So once you push it in there through the hole, put in your Allen key and then turn it. You can tighten it as much as you can. And then once it's tight, that means it's good enough. And now everything is all good. And this type of Kwikset 208 assembly, it's good because it locks the top and the bottom part of the door. So that means if you're going to turn this top part and lock the door, that means you don't have to unlock it through this top part. You can just use this bottom part to unlock it. That's the nice part. So I'm going to shut off this other door, the second door. Right there. And I'm going to show you how this shuts off. So to lock it, just lock it that way, and it's all locked. So from the outside, I still have my keys, and if this part is locked, that means you can just use your keys from outside to unlock everything. And once you unlock, you just need to open this and unlock the door. That's how you install a Kwikset 508 interconnected door latch. And thank you so much for watching. Keep watching. I have more videos coming in. Thank you.